Yo, yeah. Mass World, Mass World. Yo. Let me turn the music down. Thanks for being here, guys. This is episode 3000. Probably more than that. You know how we like to talk. Bring things to light. And speaking of light, yeah, these shrimp are radioactive. Yeah, they giving off some weird light. I guess if you eat it, they'll be able to detect you under this magnetic light. Allegedly, people who took that hanky panky, yeah, they knew if you was blue or not. hmm People had Blu-ray discs spinning in their head in 2020. And guess what? That's just another form of the mark of the beast. But we all know the mark of the beast is the cell phone. So let's get back. Yes, the mark of the beast is the cell phone, aka the cube of Saturn. Yes, that's the tetragrammaton. People don't understand in the days you will be tricked by this device. All right? And you will be tricked by this radioactive shrimp, right? Yes, sir. We already seen last year during Thanksgiving, we had migrants screwing the turkeys, busting nuts in the turkeys, y'all. Real nasty shit going on at Walmart, and then they sell it to you. So this how they get people sick. They just pick 13 states. They put what is it? 50 states. They put 50 states in a hat and a top hat. Matter of fact, yeah, they put it in a top hat, the same hat the Monopoly man used to wear. Yeah, they put it in a top hat and they say, hey, these 13 states go get cancer, and that's that. You ain't got no control over it. Your immune system better be strong. Shit. The thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I shop at Walmart, but hey, I haven't bought any shrimp in a long time. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't bought any shrimp in a long time. And they say this, I don't know what it is. It's like a type of strand that alters your DNA. It's called cesium 137. Hold on, man. This shit crazy. We go see what this is. It's called cesium 137. It has a 30-year shelf life. That means it can linger in the body for 30 years. Let me be honest with you. I think we all got some of this shit. Cause I'm a hey, people been Hawktuian, grunting. Even me. I'm gonna be honest with you, even me. And you'll notice on my live sometimes I have to clear my throat like this. I had to clear my throat, and I'm like, damn, I don't know if it's my allergies or it could be Celsius 137 for real, man. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? We all eat all kind of stuff, even at those good whole food stores. They be having bugs in them. You know who had us eating bugs first? What's your name? Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, and then Klaus Schwab. I was like, damn, he did have us eating bugs when he had that show, The Fear Factor. So, and some people say they ground little bugs up in their in coffee. So if you a coffee drinker, they say like 60% of that shit's bugs. And oh well, because I drink coffee. I mean, we gone anyway, man. The body only lasts for so long. So as long as you have a good life, I guess you can eat all the radioactive shrimp you want to. You could poop green, blue, yellow. You can shoot fire out your ass. You could be this. You could be that. The world's messed up, y'all. I hope y'all noticed that. And I always said, save America, but guess where it's really being saved at? On a damn chip. Because the stuff that's going on now has to be recorded, y'all. It has to be recorded. So let's go into what this cesium 1085 is, because this shit's dangerous. What is Celsius minus 137? Hold on, where'd it go? Why does it keep on jumping like that? Is a radioactive form of the element cesium, according to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. It said it's produced by nuclear fission. It's used in medical devices and is also a byproduct of nuclear fission and nuclear reactors and weapons testing. This shit is in the damn fucking shrimp, y'all. This shit in the shrimp, bro. Let's pull up, because I think your state might be infected. Because the thing is, my state is infected. Kentucky is affected. Yes, that's one of the 13 states. Kentucky, Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, Mississippi, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Texas. All red states. All red states. And they might have threw like 2 blue states in there, but this is all red states. This is all red states, fam. Alabama, red. Arkansas, red. Florida, red. Georgia, red. Kentucky, red. Louisiana, I think that went blue. Now, Louisiana, did Louisiana go blue or red? I don't know. Missouri, red. Mississippi, I think Mississippi went red. Ohio, red. Oklahoma, red. Pennsylvania, red. Texas, red. And West Virginia, red. This is basically the Ku Klux Klan on a massive level right here, fam. And guess what? In them hierarchies, it don't matter. It don't matter, because they all play by the same rules. All red states affected by radioactive shrimp. And you wonder why this shit real. And the thing is, everybody focus on racism, but y'all, we not gonna go against these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, people love gumbo in these states. They trying to get rid of voters. They ain't no. That's all it is. They trying to get rid of voters. And like I said, all they gonna do is poison the damn shrimp, turn it radioactive, blood red. If you have purchased this shrimp, do not eat, cook, or serve it. Dispose of it immediately. You can also return it to Walmart for a refund. But shit, by then it'll be too late. Your damn children done ate it. Motherfuckers done ate this shit, fam. This shrimp, people love shrimp in these states. And guess what? It could have been, they could have just launched a nuke. They could have just poured some radioactive slime in a river, or you know what I'm saying? Man, people do all kind of shit at night. You're not gonna fucking notice that. And the thing is, if you eat McDonald's burgers, if you pulling up to McDonald's, I'm pretty sure they got radioactive tender meat in they tenders too. They tenderize they meat with radioactive slime and shit. Taco Bell too. So you pulling up to those places. It's just the poison level. That's what's just messing your brain up. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, how could they put radioactive shrimp and just sell it to people? But your ass pulling up at McDonald's, getting the same treatment. It looks less of a danger since you pulling up at McDonald's versus you buying. You see how fucked up the human mind is? And this is why they poison us, because they know we stupid. They fucking know we stupid, bro. This is exactly, I think this is our punishment for being stupid. Us getting poisoned and shit. And the thing is, where is the FDA? Where is the FDA to test this shit before it goes out onto the shelves? Because you got scientists that are in white lab coats that work for the FDA that allegedly put this stuff in it. So you screwed it either way. You could have a do dirty work in one of these plants And once it get to this level, because the thing is, once it gets to the truck, you don't know where that shit goes. So it could be clear, and then once it get to this point, radioactive slime, radioactive seafood in 2025. This shit sad. And look, you gotta think, while all these people getting cancer, all these people having health problems, but it came from Walmart. But you thinking it's from smoking and shit. But it really came from Walmart. You thinking it's from something else. But it really came from fucking Walmart. And you'll never be able to pinpoint it. You'll never be able to pinpoint this shit. I told you this stuff got all kind of parasites, bugs in it. I stopped eating shrimp. And guess what? Who knows how long this radioactive shrimp been at Walmart? Are they telling us that? No. So we could all be walking around with some. I know I got parasites. Goddamn it, I know I got parasites somewhere. I don't know where they at. But you try to fast. That's the whole thing about fasting in the Bible. It was for getting these parasites out your body, because they linger for like they linger for like years before you could get them all. Sometimes they don't never come out. We done seen documentaries of people being split open, you know, on that hospital bed, on that gurney. And we done seen worms come out, intestines and all the big ass worms. We all know that what that's from. We all know what that's from. So you got people taking this, you got people taking that, and then you see people walking around like zombies, like they got the jitters and shit. I've been seeing a lot of people walking around with the jitters, like they just shaking for no reason. Or they'll be coughing for no reason. Or just like you heard me, I'm clearing my throat for no fucking reason. I don't know if it's the pollen or what. But something they either spray something in the air or we done ate some shit. I ain't the only one. To be honest with you. Cause I already know I done had ate some parasites or some untamed fish or something. Cause I used to get the fish from Walmart, like the salmon and shit, and I stopped getting it. I was like, man, I can't eat this shit. This shit look like cartoon meat. So let's pull this up, fam. Let's pull this up because this is real live cartoon. And like I said, if they put it in a cartoon, this shit real. Now, as you can see, this is the animal meat. This is real animal meat, and this is redefined. You would never know. And they're 3D print this shit. This is like a pork chop. I would buy it. If I didn't see this picture, I would have bought this pork chop. I'd have dipped this motherfucker in some egg batter, crumbled up some breadcrumbs, and some mixed it with some flour, paprika. You would not be able to tell the difference, fam. Now this look a little pasty, but this look like that impossible meat right here. That look like a nice T-bone. That look like a nice ribeye right there, I might add. But it's fake. You see? It's fake. Even the spices is fake. That shit look horrible. That shit look horrible. Boy, I would not eat that. And see, if you born in what's the 2025, you would think this meat was real. So just imagine what we grew up on. What if that shit's fake? We don't know. Now do we? It's the call-in show too. It's the call-in show. Look, they got artificial fat and they got the blood dye. See, when you get home, when you bust one of these packets open and you get home, it looks all red, tenderized. But as soon as you wash it off with water, see, people wash their steaks off with water, but the water is contaminated too. The tap water, if you drink tap water, you go look like this. Tap water make you old. Doom scrolling, looking at your phone, make it's proven that looking at your phone all the time makes you old. I think that's what's really aging us, y'all. And you see a lot of young people nowadays. They look older than what they should be for real because they've been on that phone. Man, it'd be 18-year olds looking like fit motherfuckers look 50 and shit, and it's from looking at that phone. They was raised on the phone. So anybody that's like under like maybe like 25, you're not gonna be able to tell what's real or fake. And see, they added muscle, blood, fat, and then they they throw it in an Oppenheimer. You get what I'm saying? This is bad. 3D printed steak, man. They sewing this shit together, y'all, because they running out of animals. The thing is, ain't no way they done sacrifice that many cows. But guess what? That's the god they worship. This damn cow deity. That's him, Uncle Sam. And you are the personification of Moloch because you worship this cow. You like beef. This is AI. This is AI. You see the correlation between God versus government? And what did Jesus say? Jesus said, man cannot live off bread alone. What do you think that's what this is? What do you think? See, if you tapped in spiritually, you ain't gotta eat this food. You if you tapped in spiritually, shit, I believe you could live without food in these different dimensions, probably not on earth. Because guess what? If you don't eat, the body eats itself. If you don't eat, the body eats itself. But this stringy ass meat, a lot of roasts look like this when you cook it from Walmart. I don't cook roast from Walmart. It look kind of like this when it's done. You pull it apart like this. It's that pull apart meat. Really, you supposed to go to pull apart to get auto parts, auto throttle bodies, auto bodies, uh, you know, wheel bearings and shit. But here go your pull apart right here, fam. They got the glue stick. Oh, that shit look horrible. Lab grown meat, and we already did an episode on this, but it just boggles my mind. It just boggles my mind that people are. Let's look at this video
Wagyu beef is known as one of the most
because there's supposed to be some wagyu. Have y'all ever tasted wagyu's pretty good, but a lot of us we was just raised off sirloin. See, sirloin that was the cheap steak. That's matter of fact, they serve sirloin uh, at these steakhouses, but nobody really buys them. Everybody wants the tomahawks, the ribeye, the juicy ribeye. Nobody really wants the sirloin for real. But the sirloin, you know, it tastes pretty good sometimes. I done had it, but what is it, Big Mac 55. Shouts out to Big Mac 55. I'm not even looking at these games. I done made bets and all that shit. I ain't hell no. I'm not even watching them games. So let's get into this video on the world's first 3D printed meat. They see Wagyu. You wouldn't even be able to tell because Wagyu. It, you see how marbly the Wagyu is. Man, you could put some plastic in between there and sew that shit up, and guess what? You would never fucking know the difference, especially if it's coming from a prestigious restaurant. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, "Oh well, shit, your Wagyu got gold plated flakes on it and shit." You know, going to Roof Chris. Oh, your Wagyu has uh diamonds on it, but really it's a 3D printed steak. But in your mind, they already mind fucked you to think it's real because you go into a prestigious restaurant. But in all reality, you would never know the difference. If you believe in aliens, you don't believe in this shit. That's crazy. Some people, Some people is past. This is past some people. All right. Some people will never get this concept, but when you're poverty stricken, this is all we got at the bottom of the food chain. The thing is, we ain't got no choice to go to Ruth Chris every day like the rich people. That's the 6 degrees of separation right there, rich versus poor. Battling with evil people in high places, but they go always keep the people at the bottom contaminated. No different than they know our broke ass is shopping at Walmart. All right, that's how they seen it at this point. Red states, and they probably put them in certain counties. So Kentucky is one of them. See, are they gonna put it in a city? No, they gonna put it on the outskirts of the city because that's where they know where most red vote at. But the thing is, let's be honest, these people don't give a fuck about red or blue, but that's where they get the blue get their power from, these inner cities. So I'm thinking in my head that they wouldn't poison their voters. But in all actuality, if they wanted to just get rid of everybody, yeah, they would do it in the inner city and the outer city. Yes, they would. So let's get into this video.
Sought after cuts of meat in the world, revered for its succulent flavor, tenderness, and fatty marbled texture. Wagyu, or simply Japanese cow, only comes from Japan.
And that's what they worship, the damn cow. That's Moloch right there. He's artificial intelligence. This is who people worshiping now. Because guess what? He's another version of the lamb, or who they call Christ. The red heifer. Then you got the lamb. The lamb is the innocent bystander because he's see the lamb will always be in a state of bliss because the lamb doesn't know he's being sacrificed until the sword hit him. That's the sword or the word. Until the word wake your ass up, you will be slaughtered, just like the red heifer. This is what I'm talking about. It gets biblical, family. Because the thing is, I could tie all this in with the word of God. The reason why God said you gotta fast, because guess what? He know the devil's on your ass. But guess what? You like shrimp. You like shrimp and grits. And people in them 13 states, they like shrimp and grits. All right. Short term exposure, y'all. Short term exposure to this shit. No acute symptoms are expected from a single serving at the levels detected. So if you ate one or two, you might be straight. You might be able to poop it out. But if you a shrimp loving bubble gum big lip motherfucker, your ass is gonna be dead. And it says, however, even a low dose can damage the DNA in living cells, increasing long term health risk, y'all. Even a low dosage could damage your ass because it got radioactive poop in your shit, you know. And guess what? Guess who likes it? That's the way they like it. Yeah, that's the way these e- evil people in high places. That's the way they like it. They want your ass poisoned, so you will go see the doctor, so they can make money off the medicine and the radioactive shrimp. They make it. They see they gotta poison the food so you could go to the doctor. Because once the doctor ain't got no patience, he can't make that 100,000 a year. All right, he can't operate. He can't do his evil deeds like Peter Nygaard. He's a vampire. How'd he get rich? Maybe his family was already a whole generation of vampires, but he's into all that transhumanism shit too. So once they damage the DNA, it's basically a wrap. Your immune system goes after that. Long term exposure, because you gotta think Probably was like, damn, these radioactive shrimp are good. You probably couldn't tell the difference once they cook. But the thing is, people love raw shrimp too. People that eat this shit raw. Do you got this in your refrigerator? You need to get it out ASAP. All right. Cancer. This is one of the symptoms. Cancer. Increased vulnerability when combined with other radiation sources. So if your ass going to get an X-ray or something and your stomach start glowing, this means you about to die, fam. Real shit. In high cases, can cause radiation sickness and burns, and even be fatal. All right, and that's that cesium minus 137 gamma radiation. Gamma radiation. They don't give a fuck. To be honest with you, and you're not gonna sue them because you're gonna be dead. Dead people can't sue.
where the farmers take great care of their cattle, ensuring a stress-free estimated 10.
I ain't about to play all
That's the
this
way you
shit.
like it.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? If they put it in a cartoon, that means it already happened, bro. The Jetsons, the Flintstones. Look at this cartoon meat.
Companies such as Redefined Meat are working hard to produce plant-based alternatives, but these products are unlikely to convert the die-hard
Look at this
red-blooded
shit, y'all.
carnivores.
I'll have a barbecued steak, medium rare.
I hope it's the way you like it.
But see, the bean is on the plate, but watch. Once he squirt the water on it, it'll be a whole damn steak. And he's at a prestige. Didn't we just talk about this? Fred Flintstone, he had a prestigious restaurant. Didn't I tell you? If you at motherfucking Jim Porter's trying to get a porterhouse steak, if you at Ruth Chris, if you at Mr. Walgoose, guess what? He using fake meat too. But y'all rich motherfuckers think y'all safe. No, money. This we in a age where money can't save you, fam. Money go buy you the same poison that the poor people are buying. You better have your own damn garden. That's the only way you gonna survive if you got your own garden and cows. I already know I'm dead. So if you know anybody that's a farmer, shit, let me get your number so I can get some real eggs and real chicken. Cause I'm tired of taking my black ass to damn these funky ass places, and the shit be so damn high. You gotta shop at certain places, Kroger's, Walmart. I shop at a few. I pick and pack. You know what I'm saying? I shop at a few places. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, all right, it's hard dodging this shit because you gotta eat. You kind of don't want to spend 50. Some people spend $50 to $100 a day on fast food, and they shit contaminated too. As you can see, Fred Flintstone shit contaminated. It don't matter, man. It just don't matter. Let's continue with the video.
Hey, you call this a steak?
This is where researchers at Osaka University come to the rescue. Experimenting with the idea of lab-grown meat, they
Shit
chose the
crazy,
most
fam.
revered class from their home country as a proof.
That's that turkey bacon. Y'all eat turkey bacon? I don't even know if that's real turkey. I try to eat turkey bacon. It tastes good when you put some seasoning on it, but that's about it. But yeah, that's all we getting is that lab grown. Who's in a lab? Let's see who works. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you because the thing is, man, it all makes sense at this point. Who's in these labs doing these damn experiments and shit with the food? Let me pull this back up. People in labs, man, dressed in all white. People in labs. Look, real people in labs putting all kind of shit in your meat, making your shit rainbow. I told you they want you to be rainbow. They want you to be radioactive. If they want you to be a certain color, they gonna change you into a certain color, man. If they want you to be black one day, white person, they go change you black. They go make a wigger. Okay, they already done made a wigger, a white person and a black. You see how they just breed motherfuckers in these labs, and you don't think these people are Zion? These are Zionists right here, fam. So the people you think are calling themselves Zionists, they not really Zionists. They call lobbyists for the Zionists. All right, they're not. They're not. They're not the people in labs. Okay, they're not the people in labs. And they said in the end of days, the saints will be the judge. Who's the saints? The person that's running these smart cities. They're the saints. If you haven't conquered the internet by now, spiritually, you got the mark of the beast, fam. Everybody has the mark of the beast. Okay, everybody got this chip. Everybody done merged with AI. So it boggles my mind when people say, especially religious people, they said, I would never get the mark of the beast. But when you really dissect what the mark of the beast is, they already took it. Everybody took it. Everybody took it. You think you smarter than the devil to say you ain't gonna take it? But there's levels to taking it too. There's levels to it. Just like there's different levels to heaven. You got the 6, 7. You got 7 layers of heaven. Which one your ass going to? Because they said you ain't getting to. They said you ain't getting to the kingdom right here through this water above and water below. And if you getting tricked by these nets down here, this is why Christ said you could believe in Christ, you could call on His name, you could be dipped in the water, reborn again, and still not go to heaven. He said people would dwell outside like it's some damn like it's some damn fair, and your ass can't get in. But really, that's the dumb people trying to dwell in this smart city. All right, this is a different dimension. The kingdom of heaven has many mansions. All right, the different dimensions. Every Mother Mary personifies a dimension where you could be reborn in and out of through this damn matrix right here in this Vedic cosmology right here. Well, Hebrew cosmology to be exact, because this is Shio. But the thing is, you caught in this damn net, this netting system. And these elites, they think you a shrimp. That's why they feeding you radioactive shrimp. 3D meat. That's the red calf. The red calf is the 3D meat. Anything outside of what I cannot understand, I will base it in context, what's in front of my eyes. People want to believe all these mythological fucking stories and shit, but when you ask them to minimize the shit in a simple form, they ain't gonna be able to do it. They gonna give you some type of a verse that won't connect with the topic of with the topic at hand. Okay, but like I said, a lot of people just lying to themselves nowadays. So these people are going to hell with the Antichrist. All right, because they know the truth. They just don't want to do nothing about it because they set in their ways. Just like people are setting their ways, going to Walmart, eating fucking Takis, doom scrolling. What else? A lot of shit goes send you to this place called Shio, fam. Okay? You could be reborn and resurrected through evil too. But you go be damned in hell because you in this state of repetition where you keep on going to McDonald's and eating radioactive shrimp. No one is poisoning your ass, but you want to call on Christ after you done ate 50 McDonald's burgers. Does that even sound right? You want to call on Christ after you done ate fucking 50 shrimp that's in a gumbo platter, grits and all that. Now you want to call, but the warning label was out, but you still want to go to Walmart and get that damn shrimp. You know? There's people out there like that. These are the lock codes. Let me pull up this lock code because It's the 2 pound bag. Rosenfraud, easy pill and tell on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They the great value brand, because guess what? Broke motherfuckers go eat that great value shit, y'all. It just is what it is. It's by design. Ain't nothing you can do about it. If the shoe fits, wear it. I ain't trying to belittle nobody. Shit. Don't get me wrong. I done bought those shrimp before. This is the shrimp right here. But I ain't bought it in. I haven't bought that shrimp in years. Let me be honest with you. I can't even remember last time I bought that fucking shit. So this is the code for it. You already know these joints right here, family. Frozen shrimp, maybe radioactive, maybe. Ain't no fucking maybe shit. Y'all done seen these bags right over there by the steaks and shit. You keep on going right, and you go into that damn freezer. It's right there, fam. FDA warn, radioactive. Radioactive, yeah. Radioactive shrimp in this bitch. Don't eat no more shrimp or seafood. Let them motherfuckers just. That's the thing. That's why they not dropping the prices, because they know people keep on coming back eating this bullshit. They ain't dropping nothing. Man, don't eat that shit and let's see how uh low that them prices drop for real. Because the thing is, we just paying more to kill ourselves nowadays. That's all we doing. We paying more to kill ourselves, y'all. We used to be able to kill ourselves for cheap. Not anymore. Shit, it costs money to kill you. It costs a lot of money to kill yourself nowadays. Think about it. If it costs a lot of money to kill yourself nowadays, and I'm not speaking that in trying to, I gotta say this for YouTube purposes, because they might get it wrong. Like I'm trying to promote some, you know what I'm saying, some whacked out shit. So first of all, I'm not promoting any type of violence. I'm just saying the 7 deadly sins we involve ourselves in is costing more. It is. Because when you got in this body, your main goal was to destroy it anyway. Your main goal was to beat this. Even when you work out, you're ripping and tearing it. You know, some people end up like what's his name? I think his name's Terry. That bodybuilder, Mr. Olympia. What's his real name? And he's in a wheelchair. Let me pull up Mr. Olympia. Yeah, I think he in a wheelchair. Where he at? Is it him? No, it ain't him, because he can't walk. This dude can't walk at all. We call him Wheelchair Jimmy. I forgot, but these dudes, man, they bugged out too, man. They bugged out too, but they got a little, you know what I'm saying? They got a little sharp peckers because the steroids. But some girls like this, you know, bull nuts. You know what I'm saying? That's Mr. Olympia. But one of them dudes, I forgot his name, man. And he's in a wheelchair. He's in a wheelchair for real. Let me see if I can pull him up. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Is that him? Is that him? They all in wheelchairs, though.
Rent a car from our newest fleet yet. Your real car never has to know.
That ain't what I want to do. And this just gives you a perfect example, man. You can have all the money in the world and still be twisted. But But the thing is, this the healthy route though. If I was in a wheelchair, I would want to look like this too. To be honest with you, but there's one person that just can't. I forgot his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He cannot walk or do anything. That's sad. Too many steroids fried his body. That's his name, Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, Ronnie Coleman. 8 time. What is he? To win 8 time Mister. He won 8 times. Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, he in a wheelchair. Look, his legs don't work. He can barely walk, fam. He could barely walk, y'all. That's sad. Where is it at? Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman, a name synonymous,
This nigga's in the whole wheelchair.
prioritizing pushing his limits with ever-increasing loads.
See, that's a lot of stress. You know what I'm saying? Fucked his body up after a while.
By 2007, the damage was undeniable. The once invincible Ronnie Coleman was forced to undergo his first of a series of surgeries.
And see, that's on his spine. He went a surgery on his spine, but like I was telling you, people want to come in his body just to destroy it. Just to destroy it. So he fucked all that shit up, man. Trying to be Mr. Big Man.
He transitioned from walking with
Look, now he walking on 2 sticks. He walking on 2 sticks.
to surrender to his circumstances. He incorporated
Why would you do that to yourself, man? You know, that's just weird to me. Anyways, man, I'm out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I think that's all we had to talk about. Yeah, let's look at this. Oops, what did I just do? This TikTok star died. This TikTok star. I told you they died, man. People dropping like flies. And I don't know if you heard about Hulk Hogan. They found out his real cause of death. Hulk Hogan died from medical malpractice. He died from medical malpractice, y'all. So it is what it is. Y'all get the drift. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Another episode down. I might be on here late tonight, for real. I might just do another episode, but we out on this one. I'm out.